Hello? Is this
What's
it?
up?
Episode
This is
episode 11?
11 double ones. Um,
We broke the double digits.
so Buffalo does not do breaded chicken wings.
Buffalo does not do breaded chicken wings. So our chicken wings are just the fucking wing, dude. The wing and the skin, dude. Fried.
That's
Delicious.
boring.
It's not.
That's boring.
No.
They're good. I like both, but
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even like breaded wings. Like I don't even justify like boneless wings as wings. Like I it's kind of sad that took the
no, those are
name.
chicken nuggets.
Thank
Those
you.
are just chicken nuggets. That's
That I
like
appreciate.
it, boneless wings are like what's left over at Buffalo Wild Wings, which isn't good either.
No, no. I know. I don't know how that place made it out nationally.
Post COVID, yeah, like
Yeah, they
they're
blew up.
just the wings suck. They suck so bad. They're not even good.
Now, I finally see your book collection back there. And I know you've brought up you as a book reader, but I just never got into it.
Yeah, I got quite a few. There's a lot going on back there.
Yeah, I like
Um,
it though. I like it. The background's picking up.
Yes. I wish I had a laser pointer. I would point some
Yeah.
things out. But
Maybe next time we'll have to plan that for one of the episodes.
book and tell with Shawn, just holding up books.
So, like, how many books, like, in a year do you think you read? Any idea, or is it too many?
So I use an app called Goodreads, which
Yep.
is you can make a list of books you want to read.
Yep.
And then also you can put on there what you're reading, what you have read, and it gives you like Spotify does a year wrap type thing. You get that
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Spotify.
Yep.
So Goodreads does that too. It was last year I read 22 books.
Okay. All right. So
Which
you're not, like,
is-
super crazy,
I've done
but
more,
that's a lot.
but yeah, I mean that's more than a book
Yeah.
a month.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not hitting 22 bucks this year. I can tell you that.
Yeah. That's cool. I like, there was always times in my life where I was like, dude, you should just read a book. And I would try, and I can't. I don't know.
You gotta find the book. You gotta find it.
Yeah, I guess that's what it is.
For you, you just need like a Call of Duty book or something.
Yeah. So,
The manual. Maybe
something
just the
with-
manual.
yeah. Hey, I probably would read that. I might actually read that one.
I was looking at the magazine section today at our grocery store. There are no video game magazines. There's nothing.
Weird.
I was thinking about being a kid and seeing them and begging to get one and being told no. And I'm looking, I'm like, even if I wanted to buy one right now, there's nothing here. There's no
Nothing.
Game Informer,
Yeah,
Game Facts. I can't think of any of the other. Nintendo Power. I know that one stopped a long time ago, but
Yep.
they're not there.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff though is just gone to the internet. It's just
There's still 2 full shelves of magazines. Who's buying magazines to keep that going,
yeah, that's true too.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a weird art that's gone though. Like it's just
That
something
used to be how you knew about upcoming games. You didn't have the
Yeah.
internet.
No.
You had to go, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I used to buy books that had like all the cheat codes and like
Yes.
walkthroughs.
Yes.
Now I can just look up a 20-second video, and instead of reading an entire book, I can see almost the entire game. That's weird
I
times.
don't know that single player games still do cheat codes either like they used to for just your Nintendo,
Yeah, no, I
Super
don't.
Nintendo. I don't think they do.
I don't really know because I guess I don't even remember the last time I played like a single player game.
Right.
So, man, it's weird how things have changed so much. And
It
like
is,
that,
and all thanks to the internet.
yeah. And like games have become so competitive. Like, holy fuck, dude. There's no more like just let's have some fun and play something.
Nah, you can't just hop on one night on the weekends and hope to have a good time because you're just gonna get fucking
You're just
rocked.
gonna get fucking shit
And
on,
that's-
dude, the whole
that's me.
time. Yeah.
Talking about me.
True. That's gonna suck, man. Fuck.
That's why I
Yeah.
still play single player games.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Thank
there.
you, God of War. Thank you.
Yeah. I've actually never got into God of War.
I did not play the original trilogy, but the new ones.
Pretty good.
There was one in 2018, I think it was, and then one just came out, a sequel to that one. Yeah, because the new series, they took everything that happened in the first one. It was all Greek mythology, and they threw him into Norse mythology.
Yeah.
So they're like, here's fucking Thor now, and good luck.
Bam. Oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool though.
It's pretty cool. It's mixing mythology, so it's a
Yeah.
pretty cool story, and the gameplay is actually really fun too.
So, speaking of Thor, random, but I saw a dude. There's a toolbox that you can buy that is Thor's hammer, and it's the hammer, and you can open it, and inside there's tools like like a ratchet set or whatever might be in there, and the handle is actually a small hammer, and then you can close it, and that's your fucking toolbox, dude. Yeah,
Well,
it's
interesting.
a fucking thing, dude. And like it has like screwdrivers and ratchet sets and yeah, and a hammer, like Thor's fucking hammer, but it's like a normal hammer and
Wild.
dude, it was fucking cool, man.
Is the handle on the case actually a hammer itself too?
Yeah, so
It can't be, because
yeah.
you're actually banging around all the tools on the inside.
Oh no. Like the case itself is just a case. Like the plastic.
Oh, the handle comes out and it is
yeah,
a hammer.
Yeah, so the hammer head like opens up. And
Right.
then inside that isn't the actual hammer,
Okay.
but you close it on the hammer's
Case and
handle.
closes into the hammer.
Yes,
Okay.
dude.
Yeah.
Fucking coolest thing I've ever seen.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah. I it's funny because I like we bought this old house, so I'm always like fixing stupid shit. So I have like tons of tools. And now it's like, dude, I kind of have to have the Thor's hammer tool set. Like
I was thinking the opposite. I've been a homeowner for a while too, so I already have tools. I don't need to go buy a basic hammer and ratchet
that's true.
shit anymore either. I have it all. Most of it I inherited.
But like, I feel like it's something I could pull off of my wife and just be like, listen, Aurora
You gotta
needs a tool set.
My first tool set.
Yes.
Mm.
I
Up
mean,
the
and
wall.
it's gotta be real, right? You can't have Fisher Price tool sets either, like, because what is she gonna actually fix with that? Nothing.
Yeah.
Get her a real one. Get it over with.
Elsie drops a wrench on your toe.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Or like all those videos you always see of like my dad fixing something, and he was like, "Hey, hand me the Phillips head screwdriver," and you're like,
And you hand him the flathead.
Yeah, and then he fucking loses his goddamn mind on you.
I bet there's videos of someone doing that shit on purpose.
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of staged by now too. I mean, because like my dad was never the greatest human being, but like, or was the greatest human being, but he wouldn't yell at me for handing him the wrong tool. I mean,
Right.
right. Like he wasn't that bad. But
Being staged, just watching TikTok, I can't watch some of that shit anymore because it's just so clearly staged. Like the
so staged.
couple ones who like, you'll never guess what she said when I told her this, and
yeah.
he says some,
and it's so
stupid
obvious that
sentence.
it's staged.
Yeah, and she knows what's coming, and it's just acting. And you're like, this isn't even funny. Like,
or like even the prank videos. Like, come on.
yeah.
Like some of the pranks are so far gone that it doesn't even make sense.
Although the best Instagram page for me right now, there's a page called oh fuck, it's a drunk people doing things or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually follow them.
There's a guy like, so there's a like a blow up castle, so it has four corners, right, and then the net in between each side, and so they had this big 15-foot ladder, and he walked up it, and they pushed it back, so, and then they were going to push the ladder forward, so he falls into the blow up castle. Start pushing him forward, and the ladder, because it ratchets it up, it collapsed, and it just falls.
Fuck.
So funny. That's not staged.
No. Yeah, like when a serious thing like
Drunk
coming
people
to an
doing
injury.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely that was definitely a mistake.
The staged TikToks are so fucking old.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're just
Instant no
they
like from
blow
me.
up. I don't understand it, man.
Mm.
I don't know. There's no
Although I
going
did
back.
find, yeah, there's not, and I did find a granny who plays Warzone and is pretty good
Yes.
at it and talks shit.
Yes. Yep.
That's pretty funny.
She's actually pretty legit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that lady actually played Tarkov a little bit too. So that's how I found her. Like when I was like
Okay.
into my Tarkov hole there, she would pop up once in a while. But yeah, she's like a big Warzone player now. Yeah, big
She
streamer.
seemed pretty good at it. But
Yeah, like legit streamer. Yeah, she's yeah. It's fucking
imagine
wild.
being an accountant for 42 years, retiring, and be like, "Fuck it, I'm playing Warzone all day."
Yeah, and I'm gonna get good at it and shit on kids
Yeah.
nonstop. Yeah.
You know her grandkids probably got her into that or something.
Probably, and they're probably
knows?
like,
Who knows?
"Fuck, she's better than I am."
Well, she has all day to play it.
Yeah. Oh my, a bang! What flavor bang are we drinking?
They finally, well, this one disappeared for a while, and I think I asked you about it, and you said you had them in your area. Now we finally got them back. It's the lemon drop.
Lemon drop. Yeah, I haven't seen lemon drop in a
Personal
long
favorite.
time. And
It disappeared here for a long time.
Yeah, when we had lemon drops though, it was a black can with yellow writing on it though.
They all used to be different colors. Now they're all this
Yeah,
white can with the
with the green.
kind of. They all have like if the blue Raz has a blue
Yeah,
color,
but like
they're all white cans.
yes, because like our sour heads are green with a white can, and so
Right.
is the candy apple crisp is white can green.
It looks very similar.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder why they whatever. They're probably going out of business here soon anyway, so I guess it
I
doesn't
think
matter.
they did go bankrupt.
Yes.
They filed for bankruptcy
Yep.
because they paid for I don't remember what company they paid. Maybe it was Miller. They paid them a stupid fucking amount of money to distribute for them, and then they couldn't pay them back.
Oh,
They took like a
fuck.
loan out or something and couldn't pay
And
their
that was
distributor
it.
back.
Yeah.
So now Pepsi distributes it versus Miller.
Pepsi already dropped them. In the next
Oh,
couple months, Pepsi will not be carrying them. I actually had to take them out of my Pepsi coolers. So, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with them? And they're like, we don't fucking care. So I
Not
have
our
a Bang
problem, kid.
cooler. I literally have a legit Bang cooler that is
That's
like,
pretty cool.
yeah, it's just a single door one, but it's brand new. I've only had it for like 8 months. I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking about hooking it up right behind me, dude.
That'd be cool.
I know. It'd be
Get
fucking
it ready
awesome.
for a 12-hour stream and load it up.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty legit. But like now I'm stuck with this fucking cooler that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But
You can't use it at the store for Bang?
I mean
You
I
just don't
guess
have room for it?
could. I guess I could. But I don't know who to buy Bang from anymore now that Pepsi
I
doesn't
gotcha.
sell them.
Well,
Right.
Yeah, my
So,
question
like-
was going to be, if you can't put your Bang in your Pepsi cooler, do you have somewhere else to put it?
Yeah, so there is a 3-door cooler in my shop that I actually own. So I can put whatever I want in it. But other than that, I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do with it. So kind of screwed now. But I do got a free Bang cooler. Maybe I take the stickers off of it and just sell it and try to get money out of it. I don't know. I mean, it was given to me for nothing. So
You could probably just sell it as a Bang cooler. That would probably sell on eBay.
it'd probably sell better. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
maybe
if they go out of business.
oh,
And it's
yeah.
just memorabilia.
Nostalgia. Yeah.
Imagine trying to find a Surge cooler right now.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
Surge came back for a minute.
Did
For
they?
about a summer.
Yeah.
It
Just
was
a
pretty
summer.
big. They
They
did. They had the big. They were cans like this in the Coke
No
sections
shit.
around here. Yeah. Yeah.
That didn't last long
Not for
because
very long.
yeah, I was going to say I still haven't seen them. So
No, it's been 2 or 3 years now. Before COVID, for sure. Good
so
old Surge.
yeah, do you remember like I was just talking to my wife about Pepsi Clear. You
Yeah.
remember Pepsi Clear? So now
Yep.
is Pepsi like Pepsi Clear just without dye in it? Is that like what Pepsi
I think
actually
so.
looks like?
I think that it's been since the 90s, I think, since they did it, right?
Yeah, but like
But
why
I think
why
it was
do we have
just-
to put dye in everything, dude? I mean,
I
I
don't
would
have an
buy
answer
whatever
for you.
you
I don't know.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I would buy whatever you give me as long as I fucking know what's in the bottle. Like I wouldn't care. Like you could be like, "Listen, this is Mountain Dew, but it's clear." And I'd be like, "Okay." Like
So you know how they do the Coke versus Pepsi challenge where you don't know which one is which, but they
Yes.
pour one to each cup and you
Yep.
take a sip and then you try to guess which one is which.
Yep.
If someone gave you a clear pop and a dark pop, but they were both Pepsi, do you think you could catch on to that?
If I didn't see
'Cause I
it,
think the color would play a part.
the color would, but like if I
Yeah.
couldn't see the color, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure I could tell the difference because I can 100% guarantee you I can tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
That people say that, and then they're always
Yeah,
wrong.
I know you're probably
But-
right. I'd
That's why
probably
they do
it.
that.
But
But
like
no. Okay, so if I said, okay, so this cup with no markings is Pepsi. It's a dark soda. I give it to you. You drink it. Like, yep, that's Pepsi. And then I say this is a new product, but it's just clear Pepsi. And I give it to you, and I don't tell you that it's clear Pepsi. You think you could tell? Oh, this is just fucking Pepsi. It's just clear.
Yeah, I don't know now.
I think the color plays with your mind
I get
more
that,
than you
but,
think.
but like in the terms of like what dye does to people, it's time to like
Yeah,
get rid of the dye. You know what I mean?
There's
like
some dyes that fuck you up.
like I
Some of the
think I
red
would
dyes are really bad.
well, yeah, like in other countries you can't have red dye, like to the point where like in Sweden they don't sell Gatorade at all. Gatorade is not there.
Shit.
Yeah, because of all the different dyes. And I'm sure Gatorade told them like, listen, we're not changing our formula. And Sweden was probably like, well, then we're done. We're over it.
Still not selling it. Still not selling it, bitch.
Yeah.
I drink so much Gatorade too. That's
Yeah.
probably a problem.
I don't know why, but I've been paying attention to it since I've had my kid actually. Because they were like, don't give your kid red dye because it's the red dye in drinks fucks with like kids' emotions, they're saying. So.
Huh.
And it was just easy for me to just give her like milk or water or, you know, like apple juice.
Yeah, we do a lot of apple juice. And
Yeah,
water.
we do too. She's a big like Mott's apple juice fucking
Mott's
fan.
or juicy juice.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Dude, so this weekend the Bills are playing the Jets, and we can't
What are the
lose.
records? What are the records for
Jets
both teams?
were? Hang on, let me pull the Jets. The Bills are
7-5,
9-3.
I think you said.
Yeah. So the
And-
Jets beat us though in the first one. Yeah, so the Bills are 9-3. Jets are 7-5.
7-5. So even if the Jets win, they're still a game behind. But if they end up being tied, the Jets take the tiebreaker hand
Right.
and foot.
And then on
So-
top of it, we're beating the Chiefs right now in a tie. And the Chiefs, like, I mean, more than likely the Chiefs aren't going to lose any more of their games. I mean, they lost to the Chargers or the not the Chargers. The
Dolphins?
yeah. No. Who the hell was their last game besides the Rams?
We lost to somebody. I don't remember who it was.
Was it the Chargers? No.
I don't remember.
Damn it. It was the game they just played.
Yeah.
Oh man, this NFL website is the absolute worst right now.
Dude, the NFL website is awful.
Bengals.
like
Sorry,
Roger
the Bengals. Burrows.
Yeah,
So-
Burrow's got their fucking number.
Yes, he does. And since they lost that, now we're tied with the Chiefs at 9-3, but we own the tiebreaker with them because we beat them.
Right.
And there's no other like games that can affect that, like divisional wise or not. Like we just have to be better than them. So the Chiefs right now play the Broncos, the Texans, the fucking Seahawks, which maybe that's a good one. Speaking of Geno Smith, see. Oh, they have to play the Broncos twice this year, dude. That's 2 wins.
Who?
The fucking Chiefs.
Chiefs?
They still have
Yeah,
to
it's
play.
the same division.
Yeah,
yeah.
but they haven't even played them yet.
Yeah, that happens. Now, ever
and
since
then-
they've done the rescheduling, it's the
Yeah,
Packers had some years where they would play the Bears like back when it was a 17-week schedule with one bye. They would play the Bears like week 15 and then 17. It was the stupidest shit.
Yeah, that's so dumb.
Yeah, the scheduling is so stupid.
I mean, because like basically you take your playbook that you had for the first game and just use it again because like, right, nothing's changed in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs, though, they kind of have an easy schedule going out. They play the Broncos twice. They play the Raiders. They play the Texans. That's 4 wins in my book. That's 4 wins. The Seahawks, maybe it's a tough game for them. Maybe. I don't know.
Seahawks are good.
But the Bills can't lose, like, to get that first seed.
Yeah.
Could you imagine a Chiefs-Bills game in Buffalo, like, during the playoffs? That's going to be one of the best games of the year. I mean, just like it was last year, dude. Like, we played at the Chiefs last year, and that was one of the best offensive games I've ever seen in football. It was wild. Man.
Yeah, you really want... See, watching the Packers go to the playoffs every year, I learned that maybe it does matter to the players. I've never been an NFL player, just so we're all on the same page here. But it just seemed like it didn't fucking matter. Just that week of rest, teams come out and still fucking blow it.
Right. That's true.
So I don't know. Like, I get they want it. They probably, I who fucking knows? I would love to talk to an actual NFL player about it, who's retired and can talk about it.
Right, like talk
and
about
not just
like
candy coat it,
Yeah, like a bye week or like that extra week in the playoffs or something. But
getting that week.
There's no denying a home game affects your playoff game.
No, yeah, you want home field advantage.
100%. Especially
if
in
you're the bye
playoff
team,
atmosphere.
you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that the divisional round and the championship round. So I get wanting that. That makes sense.
Because like one of the best games I ever gone to as a Bills fan was the Bills Patriots playoff game. Like it was fucking insane. I mean, we absolutely destroyed them, but like the atmosphere was just like
the atmosphere for playoff game is just
unreal.
So much better.
So much better.
Oh,
you get that night game. The lights are on. Everyone around you is your fans, and like you're just
fucking
man,
yoked, ready to go.
Yeah. And there's nothing like it. But
everyone in the stadium feels like they're a linebacker ready to go fucking run someone over themselves.
If you feel like you're any part of the team, it's during the playoffs. Like I am on the Bills team, dude, when I'm in the playoffs.
That crowd noise.
My goal is to yell as loud as I can because like my one little voice is affecting this game. That's how I feel at a playoff game. It's insane.
Crowd noise is a factor. Absolutely. Especially at the right times.
Man. It's going to be interesting. And then I'm super stoked for next week, Saturday night against the Dolphins. Like Saturday night, dude, that is, I don't know. I don't work Sundays, so it's like fucking awesome. And it's my birthday weekend. Oh my God.
It's trifecta.
Yeah. That'll be legit.
I think you need to talk Lindsay into driving home.
I think we're going to. I think we're making the switch that night. So
and just fucking let loose.
Which is scary because if there's snow on the ground, we're taking my truck, and that means she has to drive my truck, and she doesn't drive my truck ever.
4-wheel drive, she'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, her car is it's like a hatchback Cadillac, 4-wheel drive, but like it's fucking 5 inches off the ground, dude. I don't know. It's not made for the winter. I don't know why we ever got it, but she works at home now too, so we're like, who cares? And my job's right around the corner, so if like anything needed to happen, I just drive my truck and pick her up.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, her driving it is kind of scaring me now.
It's one night.
I know. I'm just gonna let it go.
Let loose and get Snapchat wild.
That's right.
Make sure we all get some crazy false Snapchat.
I should, dude. I should. It's that game's gonna be fun though. I'm excited.
I will be watching that one.
Yeah. Saturday night though, that's just weird to think that I'm going to be at the Bills Stadium on a Saturday.
What? I think the Packers play Saturday night too because they're on a bye this week. Take a look.
Fuck.
They'll play earlier. They won't play at the same time.
Right. It wouldn't be right. They're let's see.
15 already.
Oh,
no,
wait,
they don't. They will play Monday night.
Yeah, it's Monday
next
night.
Monday.
Yep.
We got a long ass bye. Holy shit.
Yeah, that is a long time. Yeah, because you get that extra day considering you played on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, your next game is fucking. Holy shit. 15 days away. Well, from the 4th. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you got? 2 weeks off?
Almost.
How did that fucking happen?
That's a late fucking bye though.
Yeah, but how does that happen?
That's not 2 weeks. They played last Sunday.
Yeah, the
Off
4th.
this week, and then they play the 15th.
Well, okay.
Or not the 15th. Yeah, 15th.
Yeah, but the 4th was their last game, and the 19th, December 19th, is 15 days away. That's more than 14 days. That's 2 weeks. Or am I seeing this wrong?
No, if you played the 4th on Sunday,
Yeah.
the next week would be the 11th.
Okay.
That's
yeah.
the bye week.
You're right. Why
They
do I
just
think
have to
this
play
is
Monday
longer?
night.
What? Okay. You're right. You're right.
You know what?
I guess that's how bye weeks work.
You might have to be a Packers fan Christmas Day though,
I'm going to have to be because,
because they got the Dolphins
right.
Sunday.
And like, right. Yeah, I'm going to have to be. Squish the fish, baby.
Squish the fish. I have never heard that. That's lovely.
Really? Dude, that's all we
No.
say here. The week
Yeah.
of the week of the Dolphins is squish the
Squish
fish.
the fish. See, we say the Bears still suck. And the Bears still do
suck.
suck every year. Their shirts and everything. It's glorious.
Well, I mean, listen, we're playing the Bears on Saturday night, December 24th. Well, Saturday during the day.
The Bears are 3-10. Why do they talk so much shit? I don't get it.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's great.
So
I love
also the Packers have overthrown, or no, the Packers were overthrown for most
No.
wins. No, the Packers
They
have
now
the most
own that
wins
title. It was
Over-
tied going into that game.
Now. Who was it with?
Bears.
The Bears, right?
Yep.
Wow.
The Bears held the record, and the Packers had tied it, and now they have taken it.
Man, that is
That's
like
all-time wins.
all-time wins by like
Yep.
a milestone too. You two are like so far up there that it's
Is it? I don't even.
Yeah.
I've never seen like a list
so.
to scale.
The only reason I know this is a thing is because I saw the TikTok of you know, like those videos where the graphs like they change, like one goes above the other over all the
Yeah.
years, and like so I saw that, and dude, it like was the Bears right out of the gates. I mean, it was just Bears going, and everyone else was nothing. And then all of a sudden, the Packers made it to the top, and just you two, just right across the screen, dude. It was wild.
So it took the Packers being really good from the 90s all the way till today, and the Bears being really bad from the 90s all the way to today for the Packers just to catch
Finally.
up.
Yeah. So that's
that's
pretty
crazy.
wild. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the Bears were definitely running that for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Man, so
What?
speaking of football, dude, Baker Mayfield, what the hell? So this man doesn't know for sure that he's going to sign with the Rams, right? He buys a ticket and flies out to LA on his own, out to LA, and then they decide we're going to sign him. He said on the plane ride over there, he was studying plays by the Rams. He was just reading in it like what he could, what information he had about plays for the Bear or for them. Now I'm speaking about the Bears, for the Rams, and
Right.
fucking his number gets called in the game, and he goes up and just, dude, he was throwing bombs, and like I don't know if like the wide receivers were like, if they were in on it and were like, hey, we're gonna get him to play and we'll catch everything he throws to us, because dude, even them were making catches like I've never seen before.
That
Like
touchdown was pretty fucking.
it was
That was a good
insane.
catch.
It was
Yeah.
insane, dude. Man, too bad the Rams have already shot themselves in the foot this year, but
So here's the problem that now presents to Baker, and it happens to quarterbacks when they do that, when they come in out of nowhere. Now he's got to live up to that expectation for the
Every-
rest of the season.
yeah, dude, every
It ain't gonna
Sunday.
happen.
No,
That's not gonna
you're-
happen.
You're right. But holy
Yeah.
shit, dude, it was like the Rams miracle. I've
It
never
was.
seen much football like that in my life.
Yeah,
And,
and
For a Thursday night game, that was what, 13-6? I don't even know why
Yeah.
I kept that, or 13-3 maybe. I don't even know why I kept that game on, but like in the back of my mind watching it, I'm like, holy fuck, Baker Mayfield is gonna play, and I have to see how he does. And sure as shit, here he comes out, dude, and he just shit stomps on everybody.
storms the gates.
98 yards. That's insane.
It didn't even look hard. It didn't even
No.
look hard. And that's another one. Devontae Adams.
I'm like choking here.
I just saw a thing on fucking Facebook. Some Raiders page popped up on my Facebook feed, and it was Devontae stats this year versus this time last year with Rodgers. And he's got like a handful of more touchdowns and a good chunk more yards. Not a lot, maybe 150.
Yep.
And they're like, maybe Devontae didn't need Aaron. Aaron needed Devontae.
Oh,
Look at their fucking record. They've won like 2 games. Do you think he would rather give up half his touchdowns to be going to the playoffs this year?
I know.
Yes, he would.
Exactly. Come on. That shit is so dumb.
A fan base will say anything just to, try to hype up a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, off topic real quick before we get too far ahead, the one story I wanted to tell today.
Yes.
I just closed my shop and I get home and we had to do like a few more Christmas shopping. We had to get stuff to make cookies for Christmas. So we're trying to like come up with all these stupid ideas for like I don't know, memories or whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? Like something that you do every year for Christmas for your own family, like
tradition type thing?
Yeah, tradition. So we're like, let's try sugar cookies, see if she likes that, because she doesn't like Santa. That's for fucking sure. She, like doing the Christmas tree was fun. She liked doing that. Like we go get our own real Christmas tree. We chop it down, bring it home, and set it up and everything. That was fun. She liked it, but you lose her in like 2 seconds. So we're like, fuck it, let's get some Christmas cookie shit. So we stop at a Tim Hortons on our way because I'm fucking tired. So I need caffeine. So we go to Tim Hortons. This cop pulls up behind us and I'm like, I'm going to buy his food because I probably know who it is. Sure shit, I know what cop it was. And I get to my window and I tell the guy at the window, I'm like, hey, I want to buy this guy's food behind us. And he's like, well, actually, he ordered and then canceled it because he couldn't find his wallet. So now we're in a drive-through. So this guy, the cop can't get out because there's someone behind him. We're in front of him. So he's got to wait till we go through. And then he's just going to drive off and go home and get his wallet. So I fucking roll my window down. I wish I had this recorded. I stick my head out my window and I was like, dude, what do you want? What are you trying to get? And he's like, yo, Paul, and like we're talking and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I forgot my wallet. And the guy at the window is like, yeah, he forgot his wallet. So he didn't order. And I'm like, well, what was he going to order? So the guy repunched it all in and I bought it for him. And the cop behind me is like, dude, don't fucking do that, blah, blah, blah. So he somehow found our phone number and texted us like on our ride home. And he was like, it was like this whole thing about how we made his entire night. He was working a double shift. And he forgot his wallet. He hasn't eaten in like 12 hours straight. Dude, it was kind of like a good feeling. It was like the goodest feeling I've had in a long time. It was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it was just funny how it happened because he was yelling to me what his order was. And I gave the Tim Hortons guy his order again. Like it was just... It was funny. He's like, I just want a chicken Caesar wrap with whatever. It was like a large coffee with a single. And I was like, all right, deal. I got it, dude. Yep. Bought his dinner and then we drove away. It was just kind of cool.
That is funny.
Yeah.
We don't have a Tim Hortons around here, so.
I know I've
never had Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons isn't the best, but they got their shit together, dude. Like you order like some ridiculous food and all of a sudden you pull up to the window and it's fucking done. Like, I don't know. They've got it figured out pretty good. But like when you pull up to the drive-through window, there's like 3 people cashing you out. Like the one person's just in charge of like taking orders and taking money. And the person next to him is like putting your meal together. And then the other guy is doing the runs. And like, that's besides all the people they got like cooking the food. You know what I mean? Like
right. Yeah.
They're like well overstaffed, but to like a good amount. Like
I know what they're doing.
Yeah, like at McDonald's, like the person handing the window guy food is also making the fries or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they almost have it better than McDonald's does. Well, and nowadays and age, but I don't know. Tim Hortons is pretty legit. It's pretty. I see why they're as big as they are. So,
what is Tim Hortons even famous for?
Like probably their coffee, I guess. The coffee and donuts. They have like really good donuts.
Okay.
Yeah, their donuts are legit. They're made in house and they're pretty legit donuts. But their coffee is like it's actually really good fucking coffee. I don't know how they do it, but like you go to a Starbucks and you order your drink. I don't know how much Starbucks you have, but like you order this crazy drink and it takes them quite a while, not quite a while, but some time to make it. Dude, Tim Hortons has that shit done in like seconds. And like they do all the fancy drinks too, but I don't know. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of coffee, but the one when I do go to a coffee shop, I usually get like the energy drink infused shit
Yes.
that will probably kill me if I have one more
for
ounce.
sure. Yep. Tim Hortons has those too. They have like the juice and then Red Bull infused whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. So Tim Hortons just has it all figured out, man. I don't know. And they're open all the time, like 24 hours a day. Like you can go in and get a cup of coffee at like 2 a.m. Fresh brewed coffee. Like it's legit.
It was kind of a big deal around here because during COVID, everything, like all the late night McDonald's, we have Checkers, which is Rallies. I don't know if you have that.
No.
All that stuff stopped. The 10 o'clock, we're done. 9 o'clock even, we're not doing any food. The grocery stores that were open 24/7, they close now. Walmart closes. So there's nothing, like these people who work third shift and get off work, they can't go anywhere and get anything. And that's during COVID, they all started that and they've never picked it back up. So there's nothing open around here after like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Except the gas stations. Some gas stations are.
Yeah, so in this small town, we have one gas station that's open 24 hours and then Tim Hortons. And like you're not going to stop at fucking the gas station to get food when Tim Hortons can literally, they have your food done in seconds, man.
Yeah, not worth it.
It's wild. I guarantee like in the next few years, Tim Hortons is just everywhere, like Dunkin' Donuts style. Yeah. Yeah, because like they even have Dunkin' Donuts beat, and I like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, but I don't know, man. Tim Hortons, their food is legit. I don't know. It's kind of scary, like how fast you can get like a toasted bagel with cream cheese from them.
See where the closest Tim Hortons is to me.
Yeah, I don't even know like how far south down from us they go. I mean, obviously they don't go out west very much, but I can't imagine it's super far. Maybe it's up north. I would imagine it's probably north of you somewhere. I'm sure like all the border states have them.
Oh, they want me to do a fucking pickup order.
Christ.
Yeah, there was nothing.
Here, I wonder if you could do like
Oh, it doesn't have a. There's a map, but it doesn't have a location. Like, here we go. Let's try it this way.
Oh, yeah, I see, like, their website doesn't really help you either. It just has their states. So, in New York alone, there's 249. Michigan, there's 205. Ohio, there's 135. And then after that, it's 20 or below. There's one in Texas. There's a fucking Tim Hortons in one location in Texas.
If you had the money to do it, that would be the thing to franchise around somewhere in the Midwest. Start franchising it.
Wow. I don't know anything about Texas, but it is in Katy, Texas. Huh. Yeah, they're open from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. there, 7 days a week.
620. Oh, yeah, so I found a map with one in Texas, and then everything. There's nothing. Indiana is about as far.
Yeah, look at all the dots in New York. It's 249
right on top of you, and then nothing else.
That's so crazy.
Nothing west
38 of them are in Buffalo, New York.
That's insane.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, my little town's on the map. No shit. The one in yeah.
One in Texas.
But yeah, I mean they've got it figured out, dude. I'm telling you, their food is pretty good. And it's funny that there's so many of them out here that in Canada they call them Timmy's. We don't call it Timmy's out here. It's just Tim Hortons. Or actually, we kind of call it Timmy Ho's. Everyone calls it Timmy Ho's.
Timmy Ho's.
Yeah.
Horton, here's a who.
Yeah. So it's funny, a lot of these like number one places in New York, there's a lot of small towns that surround my small town that have one too, which is funny. Huh.
Let's get franchising, people. Let's start
Dude, I
opening these
know.
up. Every fucking thing else is opening up around here, and the one side of town that's the furthest away from me.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you guys randomly popped open a Tim Hortons, it would blow up. It really would. Cause their food's not even like just that area's kind of food. Like it's donuts and a breakfast
Yeah.
sandwich. Like you don't go wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like
No.
yeah. And coffee's coffee. Everyone has the same coffee. You know, iced coffee, a latte, or things like that. Like that's everywhere too. So I feel like Tim Hortons just kind of has it figured out. But I'm surprised they don't have them as much.
What's really big in this area right now is local coffee breweries. They're
Yeah.
everywhere. Every other corner, there's some local mom and pop coffee shop right now. Drive through the fucking block traffic. The lines block traffic because they're out in the middle of the
Jesus.
street. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That and breweries. There's just fucking breweries everywhere.
Yeah, breweries are crazy here too. Local little like coffee shops are kind of around too, but there's not a lot of them. But breweries, holy shit.
Uh-huh.
Those things like blew up overnight though. The whole like
Yeah. I wonder how much that costs because they got those huge industrial, just
Yes.
vats of beer they're making, and
yes.
there's very specific ways they have to do it.
Yeah, and they have to keep it so clean. Like the bacteria and any little amount of bacteria like ruins an entire batch of beer.
Yeah. Makes you wonder how much that costs to open up.
Yeah.
You
Interesting.
can't just be some guy working at John Deere like, fuck this, I'm opening a brewery. How much money do I need? How much big of a loan do I need to take out? You know?
Yeah.
If you had a really good idea for a small business, you could just get a loan from a bank, and if it doesn't work, I guess you close shop and you owe the bank some money. But like a bar, like there's so many fucking small bars around here.
Oh yeah.
The building closes, you buy it, and then you open a bar. There you go. But a brewery, how much money does that cost?
Yeah, that's gotta cost some money. The upkeep alone has gotta be insane. Thought I just heard my little one running around. Might be crazy because she would have made her way in here.
Between 250,000 and 2.5 million.
Oh my god. Even the small amount is not small.
And I think 250,000 would just be like you make 2 or 3 beers, and then you sell your typical Bud Light, Busch Light beers
Right,
as well.
because like even the tiny like shop like I have is only like 40,000 to get started. Like it's not like
Yeah,
you really don't
yeah.
need a lot. Like, and that's pretty. I would think like 40 grand would get pretty much everything you would need to run a little minimal like sub
I
shop.
hope so, to get you going.
Right. So like to low down on $250,000, that's holy fuck. A lot of money
Better
to
fucking
just
make it. That's a lot of beer to sell.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's a
Lot
lot
of
of
beer
money
to
to just
sell.
throw around and be like, let's see what happens.
Yeah, and they're all
Ugh.
nice too. They're not like
Yes.
some dingy little bar you go into. They're brand new
No,
buildings,
pretty
new
fancy.
clean tables.
Yes. Everything's like hardwood floors and fucking like yeah. Big bars.
The one I'm thinking of has a whole outdoor thing with mini golf that's really nice. They got some. I was not in a shape to remember anything last time I was there, but they got a couple things outside that's really nice just to go outside and have a beer and play mini golf. There was a basketball hoop, I think. God,
Do you guys in like the wintertime have like restaurants that do the little igloos outside?
I don't think so.
So
Not that
like
I've seen.
we have like some restaurants in Buffalo that have these like clear domes that you go in and it's just like a 2-person dome. You go in it and it's like it almost looks like a tent, but it's yeah.
I can picture that, but no, I don't think so. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so like there's this one restaurant I'm thinking of. It has like 20 domes outside. So like you can fit out like 40 people. You know, I think they only fit like 2 people, maybe a 4-person table at most, but
So it's
yeah, it's
almost
kind
just
of
a small
cool.
blow up tent that.
Yeah, the waiter will come right out to you, and
Huh,
yeah, it's fucking cool, man.
that would be cool.
Yep, they have like a little like propane heater inside there, and yeah, like dead of winter, you could sit outside with your coat off inside this plastic
Nice.
like
Instead of a bubble.
bubble. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
telling you, it
that'd be,
sounds weird, but it's really cool.
that'd be
Like
cool.
it's pretty cool. And like I could imagine like the one time I was near one, it wasn't snowing, but I could imagine in the snow it would be awesome to see it. Like,
That would
yeah,
be. Yeah.
right.
Huh.
But
I'll have to think about that. I'll have to keep that in mind. I don't think I've seen anything like
yeah,
that.
hey, maybe that's a restaurant idea for you out there.
I could not open a restaurant. I would kill
No,
people.
I would kill
Kill
people.
people.
I don't blame you. I've thought about it a few times,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah.
Let's see.
It's funny how different things are everywhere. Cause like you guys get snow out there,
Oh yeah.
right?
I can't believe we have not had any accumulation yet. Truthfully.
We actually only had that one snowstorm that shut everything down, and since then, dude, it's been 40 and that's it.
And that's
Just 40
probably all
and
gone, isn't it?
dark and gloomy. Oh yeah, it's been gone for weeks.
That's crazy how you got like feet and it's just gone.
6 feet, dude, and it's see you later. It's gone.
That's
It just
insane.
yeah, yep. And nothing like on the horizon. We're supposed to get a little snow tomorrow, so during the game, the Bills game, you might see some snow, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have that on. What time is that? That's a
1 o'clock
1 o'clock
Jets.
game. Perfect.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep. Yeah, which is nice for us because we're going to leave a little later tomorrow than we normally do because it's supposed to be cold and like rainy, snowy kind of mix. And that's not fun, dude.
Yeah, you don't want to get wet and then
36
go sit in the
degrees and
cold.
rain does not go well
Mhm.
at all.
No.
It's the worst. Yeah, that's the worst time to be at a game, but
Mm-hmm.
we're going. God
Fucking
forbid
paid
we
for
miss one. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. We just keep going.
That's hey, that's part of being a season ticket holder. You got to
That's
enjoy it
true.
while you can.
You have to. Yep.
Yeah. And you never know. You might look back and be like, hey, that was the year we fucking won the Super Bowl.
Right. And I could tell
Never
someone I
know.
went to every single game.
That's right.
Oh man, I feel old and tired.
You're about a week away from being classified as fucking ancient.
Do you think 35 is ancient? That's where we
Yeah.
draw that line.
You'd be 35?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's ancient.
Fuck.
No. It's
Almost.
almost. What is going on here? Oh. All right. Well, a fucking dog chewed up my shoe. Oh, fucker.
Like just now? He's just under there chewing on your foot?
I had my shoe off under my desk, and I'm looking
God
at my shoe.
damn
Like,
it.
what is going on in my fucking shoe? I went to go put it back on just subconsciously. I'm like, that's
Fuck.
disgusting.
Fuck.
No more dogs. When this
Yeah,
dog is gone, that's it.
I don't blame you. We only have 2 cats and they're all right. They kind of just leave us alone. They can be assholes though.
Let's see what else do we got going on this week.
I know I've seen some good stories and I keep forgetting to write things down.
Brittany Griner's coming home. She was traded for a arms dealer.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting, huh?
A lot of people not very happy about that.
I mean, do you blame them? I mean, I don't like to get tied
I
up
don't
in
know
things
enough
like
about
that.
the situation to feel comfortable making a judgment call.
I mean, let's like get to the political side of it, which sucks because politics fucking suck anyway. But
Yeah.
like, think about the midterms, right? Before all this happened, or while it was happening, Sleepy Joe decided that there was never going to be negotiations for it at all. Like there was just, it was not going to happen. And then all of a sudden, around midterms, he's like, you know what? Let's give them a deal so we can bring her back. Like, for an arms dealer, dude, are you fucking kidding me?
From my understanding, is responsible for not him personally, but responsible for a lot of deaths.
Yeah, like that's not. And I mean, so basically, we're giving them this human being that has done nothing good for anybody except make someone rich, and all she did. I mean, we're getting back someone who had a vape pen, with marijuana in it in Russia. What?
Well, why does Russia want this guy back? What?
Yeah, exactly. That seems a little fishy too.
I get like you're just people pleasing, bringing Brittany Griner back because she's a celebrity and it was a big deal. But why does Russia want this giant arms dealer back?
Yeah.
What do they need with him?
But like on the dark side of it, what does the U.S. need with her back?
Yeah,
I mean, is it worth it? Like.
No, I don't understand.
And that is not me saying. Right. Like, it's clearly fucked up that she is over there and imprisoned for
I don't
that.
think she should have been locked up for that. I just don't understand what. I don't know. I'm so lost. I don't. What did Russia get out of getting an arms dealer back? Why did they care that we had this guy?
Oh man.
What if we had an arms dealer in our country who fled to Russia and they arrested him and he was in jail? Or we caught he just somewhere else and Russia caught him. Like, fucking good, keep him. We don't want him.
Right.
What do they want him for? I don't get it.
The dude's nickname is the Merchant of Death. That is his fucking nickname.
That's the most Russian shit ever.
And it's a 1-for-1 prison swap. Like, there's no other deal behind it. There's no, like... man.
How long was this guy held by us? Do you know?
I'm scrolling through it as fast as I can so I don't have too much blank space here, but it doesn't really show.
I just don't know enough about this.
I mean, there's people that say this guy, Victor Bout, I guess his name is, Victor Bout, in my eyes, is one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth. Michael Brown said that. I don't know who that is, but he looks like a very sophisticated person who might actually know more about him than any of us will ever know. But
I'm way more interested in him than I am Brittany Griner. Like, I want to know what this guy's backstory.
Actually, this guy was saying he was one of the most dangerous men on the face of the earth by a former chief of operations of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. He told that to 60 Minutes in 2010. So we've had him for a while.
That makes me... Why does Russia need this guy? He's been gone for so long.
He was in the army for a long time. The Russian army. So maybe there's something... Oh, man.
I gotta dig more into this now because I want to know. I want to know more about the arms dealer.
The Merchant of Death, they call him. And we're like, yeah, I mean, it's fair. She was smoking marijuana, and he is the Merchant of Death. So let's swap it. That sounds like a fair trade to me. I don't know. That's wild. So actually, in 2007, the United States made a plan to lure him out of Russia to have him arrested.
Really?
Yeah, so this goes way deeper than I think anyone knows. Like,
so in the country of Russia, he is seen as a businessman who is unjustly imprisoned by the U.S. So here, this is what I'm talking. This is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, what? Yeah.
So he was actually arrested in oh my God. So he was arrested in, where was it? I just saw it. Damn it.
Marion, Illinois is where he was held. That is so close to me.
Yeah, oh my God, dude.
That's not too far.
He was held in or so he was arrested in Thailand and then flown over here to be put in prison.
Brought to the U.S. in November of 2010.
He was sentenced for 25 years and is now 55 years old.
Moscow wants him back because he possesses critical insights that he can share with the GRU, his former agency.
Oh,
Having been in a U.S. prison and interrogated by U.S. officials, he knows what our intelligence requirements are and other information that is valuable to the Russians. There we go.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We got our basketball star back, man.
I guess. I mean, good for her, you know. Now this is on her shoulders. Like, does she know that?
Yeah, so what if this guy all of a sudden is responsible for like Ukraine falling?
I mean, she has to know she's responsible for that.
Yeah.
She has to know that.
Mm.
Oh my god, dude. What have we done?
President Joe Biden was under pressure to free Griner, who faced up to 10 years in prison.
Oh no.
Who is Brittany Griner?
So he was originally sentenced for conspiracy to kill Americans. He was acquiring and exporting anti-aircraft missiles and provided material to support a terrorist organization. What have we done?
Here we go. This is the article I want. Russia wanted Victor Bout back badly. The question is why?
Yes, that's a question I'm sure a lot of Americans have right now.
Hopefully this is just the first of many reasonable agreements between the US and Russia that will lead to better relations and a safer world.
Oh no. Oh no. We're fucked, dude. He did something's gonna happen. Something is going to happen. Oh. I mean, Griner's wife is happy she's back home, they said. So that's good. Their family is whole now, they say. She hasn't spoken out publicly yet.
No.
He also wished her good luck as they passed each other. So there's that.
Freeing Bout would send a message to others who could end up in trouble. An expert on Russian security says, over the summer, the motherland will not forget you.
Oh no, dude. Oh man. Dude, have you seen pictures of this guy? He's got a fucking mustache.
Yeah, he's got an awesome mustache.
It's insane. Oh, we're fucked, dude. Someone with a mustache like that doesn't fuck around.
We have a special word in the Russian language for people like Bout, Svoy, which means someone from us. It's someone who worked for the motherland, and at least in the government's eyes. Oh, this is great.
Oh man.
Here we go. But we got...
So apparently the Russians, though, this was their plan for the exchange.
They won.
This is what they wanted. It wasn't just like a random, we'll take him back. Apparently this is where this is their big idea, this was the guy.
You and I both were, it was before we were even born, I think it was over, really. But do you think this time with Russia now is scarier than the time of the Cold War?
Yes and no. I think the no side of it, because it's not really pointed at us yet. The whole thing with Russia and the Ukraine and all the other
NATO.
Right. Yeah, it's more right.
America plays a huge part of, but
yes, but then it was more, I feel like, towards American. But I feel like it's just as dangerous as it was worldwide as it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like maybe not in our back door or like here, but
Because meanwhile, you don't know what China's gonna do either. They're just, you know, they're out there in China, being China.
oh man. Oh boy. Well, I guess the only thing we can do now is see what happens. That's crazy. I mean, he was arrested for plotting to kill Americans and U.S. officials.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, you don't think that's going to happen again?
And
You think he's sorry because he spent a little time in jail here?
now he
And,
knows
like,
those officials, and
right.
yeah,
And like, I'm sure as him as a dealer of weapons and drugs or whatever, he's probably a pretty smooth talker. So I'm sure he really got a lot of these people that he was around to be on his side, So I'm sure they've told him or shown him things that they probably shouldn't have said or have done.
right.
Because like
Who knows?
any salesman that's good at what he does is a friendly person. Like there's no doubt about that. Oh man. Hmm.
Well, the WNBA starts up May 19th. You think Brittany Griner will be ready to go?
Oh, she's starting for sure, dude. She's had a lot of time to figure it out.
Mm. This would be a fun conversation to have with Durf.
I know, dude. I bet that dude is deep into this
He
shit
could
right
go.
now.
He could go. Fucking.
He's in the rabbit hole. I guarantee it right now with this.
It's
I'm
just
just
so.
most of this is kind of just breaking news to me because I actually have never even read into it yet. I mean,
Me
I knew
neither.
it
I
was
just knew
happening,
the
but
backstory. Yeah.
right, right. Man. Man. We're fucked.
We're fucked.
I mean, there was like U.S. officials saying that releasing him would pose a grave threat to
Yeah.
national security and be a slap in the face of law enforcement who risk their lives to get him arrested.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Now those people who went undercover or whatever it was that trapped it. They Russia said he was trapped into getting arrested. He knows who those people are now.
Yeah,
You
because he
know.
was. Dude, they
Mhm.
tricked him. They tricked him
Yeah.
to leave Russia in the first place. And then they
Yeah.
tricked him to arrest him in Thailand. Like they didn't even wait for him to come out here. Like oh
You
no.
don't think the Merchant of Death can find you now?
You're fucked, dude. You're fucked.
Uh,
Man, and all we're going to do is sit here on this little podcast and talk about the downfall of
Talk some shit.
yeah, the Merchant of Death arrested in Bangkok. Fuck. Dude, this is like a movie that I know the ending to and it's not good. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't. Oh,
I know what the
man.
next Call of Duty is going to be based on.
Yeah, they're gonna call it Call of Duty Merchant of Death,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you're gonna have to pay $19.99 for the skin of fucking Bout here.
$10 just for the mustache.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh man.
All right, dude. Well, we've done
Yeah.
quite a bit of time. So,
Let's wrap her up after that. Oh my god,
think-
dude. I'm gonna have to read this more.
yeah, yeah. Well, next week we're gonna take a little breaky break.
Yes.
First break,
First break.
and then come back stronger Christmas
time.
week.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do a Christmas podcast, Christmas-ish podcast. But yeah, it was fun, dude. Now I'm like really interested in the rest of this story too. I'm gonna have to do some digging.
Same.
I don't know how far it'll go, but
yeah. Another problem with shit like this, I never know you can find information, but I never know what to believe because it's the internet.
It
You
is.
know what I mean?
Even from like you would think trusted sites, like reading articles from CNN, but even then, it's like I don't know.
I don't want to go watch CNN and Fox News.
None. Either one. Yeah. I don't know.
This is why I'm not very involved with politics or know what the fuck's going on.
Same
besides
here.
the basic facts.
But when you see basic facts like this, it's easy for you to say this is fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no one in the right mind who could say this was a good idea. You can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
The Merchant of Death was Russia's Brittany Griner, I guess. They thought he was unjustly arrested, so.
Apparently, dude. Apparently.
I did see this meme the other day. It was, you know how you have your fingers in water for a long time and they get really waterlogged and wrinkly and kind of like pale white?
Yeah.
It was a finger that looked like it had been in water for like 6 days. And it said Brittany Griner's finger after later tonight.
Dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so let's end it on that one.
Wrap that
Yep. What the fuck? Yeah, that one's for the books. Anyway, so all right, guys. On that note,
deadlifecrisispodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, come check us out. It's fun.
Hit it up.
All right, everybody. And with that, we'll leave you for the night and for the week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Sorry if we said anything negative about the Merchant of Death.
Yeah.
I'll make that clear.
Or some misinformation. We were reading it hot off the press, so
I'm sorry about Brittany Griner's finger.
I'm sure she'll get it figured out. All right, everybody.